Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Odd No Man speaking, and today the Siege Breakers Warbond came out along with the big and brand new patch for Helldivers 2. We're going to be diving into everything in the new Warbond as well as talk about the new tank that came out. So far I've only tested the items against the automatons as I'm trying to help the Major Order. We are currently fighting our way to Cyberstan, and if you remember, when we went to the Hive Worlds, we got the Dragon Roach, the Worm, and a new sub-faction for the bugs. So I'm hoping we get the same treatment for the bots. Now that the Warbond is here, let's go ahead and get into it. First, we have the new armor I'm wearing with this new Supplemental Adrenaline passive. This passive is insane in theory. When the wearer takes damage, they regain some stamina, and it gives them a slight armor boost. Now, I used it. I know it sounds good in theory, but I honestly didn't feel too much of a difference. I don't know if there's something I'm not paying attention to. Maybe it's better against bugs when you're running away from them. But specifically against the bots, I didn't really notice a difference with having it. If by the time I got hit, I was already dead. I didn't get the chance to use the stamina that I got back. It's not bad, but it sounds better than it actually is. It's not good enough to change the other best armor choices, in my opinion. Secondly, we have the last 16 Trident. This time honored shotgun-like weapon has been improved since the first Galactic War and now fires 6 beams instead of 3. This gun is so fun and deals some serious damage to enemy weak spots. Its only downside is that it's light penetration, and with the spread that the weapon comes with, it's more closer than a shotgun than an assault rifle. But due to that spread, it makes it much more difficult to hit the weak spots, and since it's light penetration, you are not able to tear through any armor at all. I think making this gun medium would allow it to strive much more and make it 10 times more fun to use. If it becomes too powerful, I'm sure they can find a way to balance it out like they do everything else in the game, especially since they are so focused on giving us Helldivers that power fantasy that Arrowhead always speaks of. Next, we have the CQC Close Quarters Combat 20 Breaching Hammer. Sledgehammer that can be wielded with or without explosive charge attached to its head. This hammer is actually insane. To me, it is what I wanted the chainsaw to be capable of. You are able to use this as a reliable support weapon, as it can take out the bigger enemies without much of a struggle. You get 7 explosive charges in your reserve and 1 in your weapon, so 8 total. You reload with each hit, but you are able to use the hammer normally without the charge if you choose not to reload. And I say choose because it is a split-second reload that allows you to swing and reload and swing again without any hassle. You are able to one-hit hulks if you hit them in the side or on the back directly. Let's get this guy. No! 2 hits if you smack them in the front. It is also able to 2-hit War Striders in the leg. Oh.
I'm bleeding out!
I took him out! I fucked him up! When I smacked a Factory Strider, I could see that it penetrated its armor. I'm sure if I managed to hit the spot a couple more times, it would have died.
I blew up the last fabricator over here, I'm pretty sure.
I killed it! I killed it with my hammer! This hammer combined with a supply pack would allow you to truly just run through a mob of enemies. After you get the hammer, you will then unlock the EAT 411 Leveler. This one is simple. It is an EAT that shoots a high-yield missile instead of normal rockets, which normally are only obtainable through the SEAF artillery cannon that you load with rockets of your choice. It has a 2-minute and 30-second cooldown, has a lot of bullet drop, which makes it shoot very similarly to the Ultimatum. That is also why it packs such a punch. It is capable of one-shotting Factory Striders. Damn! The new rocket does one-shot Factory Striders. So get creative with this one, Helldivers, and see what else it can take out in one hit.
Shoot it wherever.
Oh, I shot it very far. It's a shame you only get 1 instead of 2, but if you did, it would definitely make the other EATs redundant. Next is this GSH39 shield bubble. This one is fun but simple. It's basically a deployable shield generator pack. Instead of being a stratagem, it is a defensive throwable, which is interesting. They might add more of those to the game. It's a small bubble you can huddle into use for cover as you would with the shield relay. You can also call a turret and place it, give it some protection. It's also sticky, so you can place it on the walls and directly onto the turret and maybe on teammates, but I haven't tried that yet. Lastly, we have the belt-fed grenade launcher. With the recent patch, they buffed the normal grenade launcher and made it heavy penetration, which is a whole video in of itself, but that allowed them to have the projectile for the new grenade launcher also be heavy penetration. Of course, they could have made a new type of heavy grenade, but the grenades that shot out the normal grenade launcher are the same as the base grenades that you throw. This grenade launcher is beyond insane. You get 100 rounds, is belt fed just like the maxi gun, so there's no reload animation. You can raise or lower the fire rate depending on your situation. Since the projectile is heavy penetration, you're able to walk down War Striders, Hulks, big waves of Devastators as they get stunned and ragdolled around your barrage of explosions.
All these guys are just standing around.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Dropping package for prosperity.
Boom.
T-minus 1 minute.
Oh, shit. As an avid grenade launcher user, this one makes me happy. I've taken a small break from the game, playing it a little less, allowing the changes and content to come in. And I'm happy to say that this is an incredible Warbond that is not worth missing out on. Although there are some changes I wish that could be made, like the light penetration on the new shotgun, or the one rocket that you get with the EAT, overall this is a solid Warbond, especially against the automatons. So far overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But now that we have covered the Warbond, I'm excited to tell you guys about the new vehicle shadow drop with the new update. This bad boy is the TD220 Bastion MK16. It can seat up to 4 players, 1 in the driver's seat, 1 in the gunner seat, and 2 in the passenger seat. The gunner has access to a 120mm high velocity cannon which holds 30 rounds, and a heavy coaxial machine gun which holds 2,000 rounds. You are able to roll up inside of enemy bases and just roll through everything. The missile is able to 2-shot factory striders and 1-shot just about everything else. Oh shit, tanks coming in. Alright, let's get in that shit, boy. No! Remember me! As the gunner, your ability to turn is limited, so the driver has to sort of turn in the direction that the turret is firing. At least if you want to fucking hit anything. It can die fairly quickly though if you're not careful. The right amount of bombs, a badly placed War Strider is all it takes to ruin it for you and your whole team. Another thing that is very problematic with this thing is it's very easy to get caught on terrain. If you drive on the wrong pair of rocks, if you drive down the wrong hill, you'll get stuck and you just have to leave your tank, leave it there. It has a very long cooldown. It's the longest cooldown in the game. It's about 8 minutes. So you don't want to waste this if you're going to bring it. And if you are, maybe have someone else bring it so you can just swap them out. That is the Siege Breakers Warbond, covered by yours truly, Odd Nomad. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, but more importantly, hopefully you enjoy this new Warbond in Helldivers 2. Hopefully there will be more content to come. The commando missions, these 2 Warbonds, and a brand new vehicle all in the span of a month is quite impressive for Arrowhead. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the noti bell to be notified when I upload a video, a short, or start any one of my streams. I stream whatever single player I'm going through at the time, Arc Raiders and Helldivers. Just finished Chronos The New Dawn live. I'm also multi-platform. You can check the links in my description to follow me on any of my social medias where I also post my shorts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.